and welcome back to another Absurd Heroine video. So we've made it. We finally made it. Here we are. We're in Zendikar. Super excited. So, I had a couple of decks lined up, and this was one that most of my patrons voted for. So I also am excited for it. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just slam rogues. And this is a Zendikar updated version of my other Thieves Guild deck. If you watched my Thieves Guild video, if you haven't, you should go watch it. I mean, maybe not anymore because it's, you know, been updated. But I was very proud of my Thieves Guild deck because it was an archetype that just wasn't really looked at all. But there were some of the pieces were there, and now that Zendikar's out, like, all of the pieces are there. Obviously, this was meant to be an archetype, and we just jumped on it a little bit earlier than the rest of the peeps. And now I have updated said deck. Let's take a look at the updates. So as before, we do have Lurrus as the companion for this deck. We have, instead of the little fairy that rotated out, now we have Merfolk Windrobber. It's great. This works even better than the fairy did. The fairy would draw you cards if there was another fairy in there. I can't remember the name of it, but this one's a bit better. Flying 1/1 when Merfolk Windrobber deals combat damage to a player, that player mills a card, and then we can sack it to draw a card. So, I mean, it's a little bit more consistent. You can only do it when 8 or more cards in the graveyard, but that happens pretty quickly, so yeah. Then we have Overwhelmed Apprentice, which is another excellent 1-drop here. It kind of fixes us to what we need because we're only playing 20 lands, right? So if we need lands and we have an Overwhelmed Apprentice in our hand, then we can pretty much make sure that we do hit the land drops that we need to hit. Plus it mills them, so there you go. Thieves Guild Enforcer, everybody's loved human rogue that kind of turned on this archetype to begin with in M21. So excellent, excellent card. Then in here I've put Anti-Cognition, and I'm not 100% sure whether this is a good add to this deck. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is, but I have yet to see it play out. Like I said, today's the very first day that Zendikar is released, so we're going to be seeing how some of these new cards play out. Then we have our Ghostly Pilferer, and this is a great card. It's good for getting in, and it's good for drawing cards late game, right? Vantress Gargoyle, everybody's favorite 5/4 2-drop, you know. Pretty strong. Eliminate and Drown in the Lock are our kind of control-y removal cards. Drown in the Lock is definitely the best thing in this deck. This is probably one of the best cards in this deck, Drown in the Lock. 100%. This helps us get under control decks. This helps, once we establish the board and we mill a little bit, then they can't board wipe us, basically, because we have Drown in the Lock. It's great. Soaring Thought Thief, another excellent addition that Zendikar brought us. So it's a human rogue for 2, a blue and a black, flash, flying. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in a graveyard, rogues you control get +1/+0. And whenever 1 or more rogues you control attacks, each opponent mills 2 cards. Like, this is a bonkers addition to this deck. Just bonkers. And then our other additions here, this one's kind of a land, really. Agadeem's Awakening. I don't know if you guys have seen this one, but it's one of the mythic lands. So this land is like, what, a lightning land? This is a lightning land, I think. Or bolt land? Is that what they call it? A bolt land? So it can come into play untapped for 3 life, or you can pay X, black, 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 and return from your graveyard to the battlefield any number of target creature cards that have a different converted mana cost, X or less. So for 4, we can bring back 1. For 2, we can bring back one of our 1-drops and a 2-drop. And for 5, we can bring back one of our 1-drops and one of our 2-drops, and then for 6 we can bring back a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a Lurrus. So this seems pretty strong to me. And then the last card here is of one mind, which is one of my pet cards. Like, I don't know you know, there might be something better in here, but honestly, I freaking love this card in this deck. I think it's very strong. Personally, it's one of my favorite additions because we do have a pretty good mix of, like, non-humans and humans. Like, we have human, 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 and then non-human, 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 right? So it's a pretty good, it's split. 1, 2, 3, yeah, and 1, 2, 3. So, and then plus Lurrus. So I think it's a good split, and oftentimes you need to draw a bunch of cards, and it's only 1 mana. This is a 1 mana draw 2 if you have those conditions met. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. So we're gonna go see if we can play it on the ladder. These are my very first Zendikar. These are my very first Zendikar games, so we shall see how they go. And hopefully we can play it all. What do we want here? I guess we will keep this. And we'll probably drop a Fabled Passage first. And then next turn, Overwhelm Apprentice into Thieves Guild Enforcer. We go first. I think we're gonna keep this. I think we're gonna keep this. Opponent Zelvin is mulliganing? Sorry. There's gonna be a lot of milling going on here. I'm sure you're aware. Okay, Fabled Passage pass. Let us see what we shall see. Castle Vantress. It doesn't really matter what we get here, because we have a clear water pathway for whatever it is that we don't have, whatever it is that we don't get. And we shall... Oh, okay, little buggy. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Oh, we're playing against rogues. All right, we don't need this other land. Actually, maybe we will. No, I don't think we do. I don't think we need this other land. Okay, next, and turn. So we can Thieves Guild Enforcer, Merfolk Windrobber, alright. And they don't have a second play, or they are Thieves Guild Enforcering. Alright. So let's see. We can just eliminate that and get in if we want. Doesn't turn on anything. I think we're actually just gonna wait. We'll get in for 1. And we'll Vantress Gargoyle. And we can kill anything for that they play and try to get in next turn. Brazen Borrower, okay. Alright, Anti-Cognition. That's, like, not a bad card. Unless its controller pays 2, if it has 8 or more cards in the graveyard, counter that spell. This is the first time that I'm going to be ever playing, casting Anti-Cognition, so let's see what happens. See what happens. So the ninjutsu card cannot be countered, right? I don't think. What's its converted mana cost? 5? We're just gonna eliminate. I don't think it counts as unblocked yet, right? Does not count as unblocked yet. Guess we did want that other land. We'll just end turn. I don't think I want to play this Vantress Gargoyle yet. I guess we'll Anti-Cognition that. No, we won't. That's fine. They're gonna try and do it again. And we'll just kill it again. Oh, countering it. Sure. You can get in for 3. Okay. So now I guess we have to drown in the lock to kill it. We're not drawing the lands that we need. Not drawing the lands that we need. Actually, sure. Can attack. You want a ninjutsu? Ninjutsu. We have nothing in our graveyard. We have an Overwhelmed Apprentice, but I don't think I think I can even, yep, resolve that. And then we can now drown on the luck this. Maybe there are other, oh, they're gonna bounce their dude? Or they're gonna drown on the luck. Okay. Okay. So you get a Overwhelmed Apprentice. Sure. You take my Overwhelmed Apprentice. Agadeem's Awakening. Well, that is a little unfortunate. Because we want another blue, really. And they get to bounce whatever it is that we play. Doesn't sound particularly good. Okay. That's better. Maybe I will take the land. Do I want the land? No, I don't want the land. We'll pay. Bring Lurrus in. No attacks. They're probably gonna bounce our Thieves Guild Enforcer. But we're still gonna block with an Overwhelmed Apprentice. If they do that. Yep. That's fine. That one. Alright. So now we have another blue. Great. And I guess we Lurrus? I guess we Lurrus here. Sure. And then we can leave up anti-cognition, I guess. Yeah. Or maybe, yeah, let's leave up an anti-cognition. It's fine. I wanna try it out. Let's see what we can do. See our top, one bottom, and eliminate. Ooh. Oh, it's creature or planeswalker spell. Right. Okay, sure. Not sure what they're thinking here. Do you know? Not quite sure, but it works for me. All right, now we castle, or Ventress Gargoyle. And Merfolk Windrobber, I guess. And now we can't keep up anti-cognition because we only have 2 blue. I'm still very, very new to playing with anti-cognition. So far not great. So far not great. We might want to replace it at some point. I'll take an Of One Mind. I'll take a Ghostly Pilferer, another Thieves Guild Enforcer, and Agadeem's Awakening. Agadeem's Awakening would be pretty. We need 1 more land in order to get Lurrus back, though. Sure. Okay. So I guess we're just going to attack. And see what happens. Yeah, I think that's fine. If they want to block my Merfolk Windrobber, I don't really care. Okay, not that one though. Not you. Those are excellent draws. These are both excellent draws. Maybe we'll take the Pilferer first. Not blocking? Okay. I'm alright with that. And then end turn, I guess. End turn, I guess. We can drop a Thieves Guild Enforcer. Insight Cognition, that too. Thank you very much. No. The answer to that is no, you may not. No, you may not. Might have wanted to have switched it at that point. Merfolk Windrobber? Fine. Really? Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine, I think. So we can attack for everything. For all the things. Attacking for all the things. Drawing a card, that's fine. We can also draw a card to get our Drown Unlock if you want to, by the way. Mill a card, and Ghost Tree Pilferer, mill 2 more. Ah! Okay. Scavenger? That doesn't really end the game, right? So we don't really care about that? Okay. They're just dead to a Ghostly Pilferer. Okay. There's no way that they can kill this Ghostly Pilferer, right? Actually, no. Let's just attack with everything. I mean... No, we definitely want to, Ghostly Pilferer, because they have lifelink. Yeah. We could just kill it, but it really doesn't matter. I think we just attack in with a Ghostly Pilferer, right? Mm-hmm. Can you kill it? They might be able to kill it. In which case, we really did want to keep the Drown Unlock. We wanted to sacrifice the Merfolk to draw a card so that we could Drown Unlock. Not enough. That's not enough. Okay. Okay. Can you do it? Nope. Okay. Bam. Couple misplays there, but we got there in the end. The Superior Rogue deck. The Superior Rogue deck. Okay. I do believe we have to mull this. Okay, this is way better. Way better. Deep. And we can put the Fabled Passage underneath. We're going to Overwhelmed Apprentice first. We're red. We're against red here. Of One Mind. That's a great draw. We'll keep that right on top. We can Merfolk Windrobber and then of One Mind right afterwards. So we can drop this as blue. I think that's fine. Merfolk Windrobber and of One Mind. Excellent. No attacks. Okay. They can kill our Windrobber if they want. I don't really care. I don't care too much. This is also fine. That's fine. 2 for 2. 2 for 2, I'm fine with it. Perfectly okay. So this is the new mono red, I guess. We got another black source with this. I guess we shall play Lurrus. And then Overwhelmed Apprentice. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Okay. Lands. Nope. Maybe we want 1 just in case they kill our Lurrus? Maybe we do want 1 just in case they kill our Lurrus. We have another Overwhelmed Apprentice to kind of fix our draws again later. Because if they kill our Lurrus, now we can Agadeem's Awakening to get some stuff back. Yep, there it is. Is fine. You want to attack in? No, you don't. Sounds good. Now we Agadeem's Awakening. Or we could wait till we have more things to target. Yeah, maybe we wait till we have more things to target. We can find a 2-drop. Then we be good. Anti-cognition and Drown in the Lock. I mean, we kind of don't want either of these. Honestly, not right now. We want more creatures. Okay. But I think we're fine for now. For now, we are alright. Okay. So they probably have a thing, right? That thing? They have that thing. But no. I'm not gonna let you. Alright, so we'll attack in for 2. I guess we can of one mind here. Ghostly Pilferer. That's great. Very good. Perfect. Perfect draw. An Annex. Sure. So we'll just kill that, I guess. Sure. Do we want to kill it now? We can kill it later. Yeah, we might as well kill it now. And get in with our Overwhelmed Apprentices? Oh, they can't block. Okay. Now we can anti-cognition stuff. They can hit us for a bit here, but I don't really care too much. Like that one. Oh, do they not have... Yeah. They have 8 or more, so they can't counter that. I mean, they can't... We're countering it, for sure. Vantress Gargoyle. Vantress Gargoyle is a good draw, I think. We'll keep that. Mm-hmm. Alright. So we are not going to pay for this because we're going to... Or actually... Yeah. Yeah, we can pay for that. We're not going to Agadeem's just yet. Excellent draw. That was an excellent draw. So we'll just attack in with a Pilferer, I guess. I suppose we can attack in for everything. Really doesn't matter. Get in there. And then we'll Vantress Gargoyle. Alright. Seems good. Seems okay. Seems kind of okay. You got it. I mean, I don't mind. We can Agadeem's if they kill this. So, I don't really care. Okay. A lot of damage. Can you kill me? I don't think so. Yeah. And now we just kill them, right? Sure. I guess we'll pay for it. Can you kill any of our dudes? No. Alright, great. Beats mono red. Cool. No turn 1 play, but not a bad turn 2 play. And then turn 3, Vantress Gargoyle of one mind. We'll keep it. I guess we'll keep it. What you got? What you got? You're one turn too late there, Merfolk Windrobber. One turn too late. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to put this down as blue. And we can Soaring Thought Thief and Of One Mind, but I think we'll just keep open. We can Windrobber. And then we'll keep Soaring Thought Thief open. And eliminate. Next. Can't attack yet. End turn. Wildborn Preserver, sure. So +1/+1 counters. Excellent. Ooze. We can block with our Vantress Gargoyle here, so they need to be careful. Yeah, we can block with that. Lots of people don't know that. Lots of people don't know how Vantress Gargoyle works. Since we have 4 cards in our hand, we can block with this card. But if we cast anything, if we cast our Soaring Thought Thief or an Eliminate, we cannot cast it. Stonecoiled Serpent. Okay. And then they're going to pump their Wildborn Preserver. Perfectly okay with that. Spend all of your mana to do the thing. Yep. Okay. And now we activate that ability. The mill. Okay. That's a good draw. So, I guess we'll get in with a Merfolk Windrobber. They want to block it. I don't really care. Do it, friend. End turn. Windrobber for a Stonecoil Serpent? Yes, please. Yes, please, thank you. Garrick's Uprising. I don't think we want them to cast that. We are going to need another black mana source here, though, at some point. There we go. Perfect. And I'm going to do this now so that we can attack with our Vantress Gargoyle. And then we'll Of One Mind. Love this card. And then we'll keep up a Soaring Thought Thief, I guess. We can anti-cognition something if they cast a big fatty, like that. Okay. So we'll get a... What do we want here? Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Blue. And we can attack in for 9? I think we will. To mill more. And then we'll bring Lurrus into our hand. Seems strong. Seems strong. Aussie. You're tired of losing counters. Yeah, they can only block one thing. We had lethal damage. Pretty good. Okay. This is good. It's a good hand. We'll keep it. Turn 1 Overwhelmed Apprentice, I think. Excellent draw. Like we've got some red going on here. Let's see if we can draw into some lands here. Yep, mono red. We Don't want either of those, though. Because we want to draw land. Do need more land here. Grimrock Knight. You got it. Okay. Attacks. We'll either eliminate or Thieves Guild Enforcer. And we'll block this if they attack with it. It's mono red, you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Another Rimrock Knight. Okay. So we have to play Vantress Gargoyle next turn. Maybe we sacrifice the Thieves Guild Enforcer here? It's a 1-for-1. Is it worth saving 3 life? I think it might be. It helps turn on Gargoyle too. Anti-cognition. Okay. Okay. So I guess we'll get a blue with this. Or maybe we should get a black. Flying Haste, sure. We're gonna get a black so that we can cast Lurrus eventually. Here we go. We chose wisely. Okay. Now we just keep Vantress Gargoyle back with 4 cards on our hand. We can anti-cognition stuff. It's not turned on yet, I don't think. Nope. But it will be soon. We need 1 more card in the bin in order for it to be turned on, because we can tap for Vantress Gargoyle to mill 1. They are going to be able to Phoenix of Ash here, though, to get stuff out of their graveyard, to turn off our stuff, which is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Yeah. Prime examples of some stuff that I'm not particularly proud about with my country. Prime example. America. America. Lorewind playing Basri. All right, let me I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I like this name, Lorewind. And you don't see very many Basri players, so I'm liking all of it. And I'm liking this hand very much, so we shall keep. We shall keep. We shall play Overwhelmed Apprentice first. Temple of Enlightenment. We have yet to see how this does against some sort of super control deck. And that might be what this is. I'm not sure. So let's find out. Let us find out what we have. Yes, it is. I don't think... I think we want the land. I think we want the land, but we don't want the second drown on the lock right now. That might be a mistake, but I like to get up to 4. I like to get up to 4 lands. You know? Hello? We're gonna drop this as black. We can do another Overwhelmed Apprentice. And then a Thieves Guild Enforcer. Ooh. These are both good, though. They're both good. I can't not. I can't not keep both of those. Next turn we can keep up a Soaring Thought Thief and a Drown on the lock, so that's really strong. We're going to be milling them again with Thieves Guild Enforcer, so it's going to be turning off mostly everything of theirs. Controlling the control decks feels good. Feels quite good. Isn't that an instant? Why would you play that? Maybe they are searching for a land. They were searching for a land. Oh, this is gonna feel good, everybody. Alright, so we're not playing Soaring Thought Thief here. We're keeping Upper Drown on the lock to counter anything and everything that they might do. And then we can play Soaring Thought Thief next turn. Or if they don't do anything. Fine. Turning on my Thieves Guild Enforcer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nope. That's gonna be hard no for me, dog. Yes, please. Yes. Do it again. Oh, that feels good. That feels so good. Win against mono red, concede early. Win against Azorius control, concede early. Mwah. Yes. Cool. And now, the question is, do we keep this? And the answer is yes. But do we play Overwhelmed Apprentice first? Or Fabled Passage? And I think we play Overwhelmed Apprentice first, honestly. And try to find ourselves a black mana. We shall keep. Island, Overwhelmed Apprentice, go. Okay, no black mana. Thieves Guild Enforcer, though. We want a black mana. We are looking for a black mana source here. So they're playing Life Gain. Okay. Two pretty solid mills there, if I do say so myself. Alright, so I think we're gonna... Fabled Passage... Nah, we'll go Sleep Pilfer. Because maybe we'll draw land. End turn. We can drown on a lock at Decklists or whatever. It's fine. That's fine. Sure. That's unfortunate, though. We're gonna get a black. The next turn, we can keep up Drown on the Lock and Thieves Guild Enforcer. Got a Daxus. We might want to just kill that right away. We might want to kill that right away. But we can keep up Anti-Cognition. Yeah, I don't think we do, actually. Not right now, anyway. We'll see what they cast. We'll see what they cast. I don't want to throw away an anti-cognition just yet. No. That's going to be a hard no, friend. Selfless Savior. Okay. Okay. Air Water Pathway. That's a good draw. I think we'll just get in with our Merfolk Windrubber. Have them mill a card. This way we can counter an Elspeth. Hallowed Priest. We're just gonna counter that. Definitely don't want these Hallowed Priests coming in at all. Makes me very upset that these things can even be played. What? Pretty upset. Sure. Back for 2. Okay, Vantress Gargoyle. I think we just attack for everything here. See if they want to sacrifice any of their doggos for our awesome thieves. They do. Sounds fine. Okay. Now we Vantress Gargoyle, I guess, right? Yep. And then we can Lurrus later. Wow, another Hallowed Priest. Sure. Sure, dude. Also sure. It's now big. We do have a Death Toucher, though, so I'm not that worried about it. Okay. Yep. Big fat hits. Mill a card, friend. Ooh, a Lurrus. That would have been a good draw for them. Another Selfless Savior. Sure. Yep. It's big. And a Speaker of the Heaven. Hallowed Priest is even bigger. Sure about that? I mean, you can just sack a Selfless Savior, but I don't really care. I'm getting Lurrus next turn. Sure. We really do need to make sure that they do not draw a Heliod or something, or cast a Heliod. This is kind of important. Okay. Okay. So we're just going to attack. Vantress Gargoyle does hit pretty hard. And we'll cast a Ghostly Pilferer, I guess. And if we draw any more lands, we can just also get in with Ghostly Pilferer. Oh my god, that's a lot of doggos. Is that all of their doggos? It is. They have drawn all their doggos. Every single one. Mm-hmm. This one. This one, if you would please. Thank you. How kind. Okay. So now, we Thieves Guild Enforcer. And we discard a card. To attack with Ghostly Pilferer. These guys. Get in there. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what they do. We're gonna get in with everything. Sure. We're just gonna do here. Even though we could kill at Daxus too. I really don't feel like it. Sure. Okay. Another Daxus. Sure. So they were expecting their Daxus to die. Sure. Now we play another Thieves Guild Enforcer. And then we can play another Thieves Guild Enforcer if we so wish to. We're milling a lot of their really good cards, which is nice. And we'll pay for that. Good draw. And another good draw. And I think we can just straight up kill them. If they block here, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9, 10, yeah. Oh yeah, forgot. I forgot to drop a card for that. But I think that's okay. We're just gonna have to wait till next turn. 1, 2, that's 7. It would only be 7. That's unfortunate. I messed up. I should have dropped a card for the Ghostly Pilferer. Whatever. Cool. Sure. All right. It's a big dude. So we are gonna need some blockers for that, just to make sure that they can't get rid of something right away. But we do have a Lurrus, so I don't think that they can just kill the Lurrus. So we're just gonna put in more flyers, I guess. Okay. They should draw something. We made a mistake. We could have had lethal the turn before last, like I said. If actually we wouldn't have been able to have lethal. If we made our Ghostly Pilferer unblockable, we would have had lethal until they sacrificed one of their doggos. If they sacrificed their doggo, they would have been at 1. So I don't think we would have been able to kill them either way. But yeah, they were in a tough spot and kind of had them. So there you go. All right. So I'm going to end it there because I'm getting this a lot. So this video might be a little bit shorter than I usually make it, but today's the very first day, and as very first day releases happen all across the gaming community, or the gaming world, I should say, we're getting a lot of server issues, network errors, so it would be nice if I could get in so I could show you the deck. So this is a little unorthodox, but I can't get in the actual game. I can't get in the actual game to show you the deck as I close it out here. Unfortunately, it seems like they're still having some issues, and I've tried restarting a couple times. Sometimes restarting helps, but it hasn't been helping here, and I just want to close out the video, so I'm just gonna show you on Aether Hub what we got here. So I think this deck is awesome. This deck is awesome. I love this deck. I know a lot of people are going like big rogues like Rankle and what's that dude? Zaggareth-san or whatever his name is. I can't remember. The Ninjutsu rogue. I am not impressed. I'm not like super impressed by that rogue. I've played against it a couple of times and it hasn't had the chance to even get in there because like you know what's happening, like you know what's coming, so you can see it a mile away, and if you have any way of controlling it you can. So I'm definitely more of a fan of this very low casting cost, very high value on everything, very high value on Thieves Guild Enforcer, high value on Overwhelmed Apprentice, high value on Vantress Gargoyle, Drown in the Loch, and then you can get it all back with Lurrus. Like Lurrus Rogues, to me, personally, has just been insanely good, and I don't plan on really ever playing the bigger rogues. Why would you want to, right? I mean, other than for the fun factor, which is a plenty of reason to play cards for fun factor. But I do think that this version is more powerful. So anyway, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my updates to my rogues deck and now new Zendikar rogues, which is great. There's been some wonderful new additions, so it's a good deck. It's an excellent, super fun deck, and I highly recommend it. So I'll be climbing the ladder with this one for a little bit as soon as, Arena turns back on and the servers start working again. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time enjoying Zendikar if you can get in. Hopefully all of this will be done tomorrow. It usually takes like a day, right? This is nothing new, unfortunately. It's nothing new. So hopefully you can get in tomorrow and have some fun, play around. And until the next time that we meet, good luck in all your games. Ciao!